Welcome back, everyone, to our gameplay series of Little Big Workshop. And we had a great video last time. We got a lot accomplished. I mean, we're sitting here with a good bit of money, comparatively speaking. $11,953 is not bad considering where we were just a couple of videos ago. However, that doesn't mean that everything is all rosy. We've got some work to do in the break room. We know that because we're running dangerously low. And in fact, have been running out of caffeine for these guys. You can see here, we've got 3 that have collapsed on the floor. And then in addition to that, because we had this huge expansion, now we've got some negative problems here. And you notice at the top, mood is negative 57. However, the biggest part of that is a negative 50 because it's a huge room. So I hadn't planned on that. I didn't realize they were going to penalize us for the size of room. So that means we're going to have to make some changes. And we're going to have to partition off this room a lot more than I had thought. So we're going to have to figure out exactly how we're going to do that. But it's certainly going to entail us moving these machines either in closer in this direction, or we're going to have to move them to the back. I am more inclined to move them to the back. That way we can have storage here in the middle and just have an entire room filled with storage. So let's go ahead and try that. At this point, I'm not terribly sure how any of this is going to work out. So we're simply going to do the best we can with it and hope that everything works out the way we need it to. All right, so let's get this one moved. Okay, so that, wow, that's really going to put a small room right here. But okay, I guess that's what we'll have to do. All right, so right now we have large room minus 25, huge room minus 50. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever. Why are we doing that? Why do we have 2 of these now? All right, anyway, we're gonna see if we can't take care of this here shortly. So hopefully it won't be an issue anymore. All right, so now let's figure out what are we going to do here. So let's move. Let's go ahead and spin everything around. Unfortunately, I need you to wake up and get out of the way because it's not going to let me place this until you do, I'm sure. Wow. Boy, you want to talk about getting on my nerves. This will do it. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's going to let us do that. Let's actually... Let's see. Let's put it... Wow. About right here, maybe? And then we'll get the other one... All right, so we're going to have to wait for this one. We actually had a little bit of extra room there that I didn't count on. All right. So far, so good. I think this is going to work out in our favor, but now we got to figure out what we're going to do with this zone. Let's let time pass on a little bit more. We've got small shelves that are being completed. We're nearly done with that order. It's at 91.5%. Okay, here we go. So if we move the storage up into this area, and we put our wall back right here, unfortunately, I really hate to do that, but it looks like we're going to have to get rid of some of these negative bonuses. All right, so if we do that and then simply put a door in here, that should be okay for now. And then how do we further subdivide this room? Because we know we need this much space unless I move some more of this down. So we're going to have a very small room here in the center, but it looks like that may be just what we have to do for now. So let's come in under remodel and let's figure out if any of this is actually going to work. All right, now let's put a door in here. And we'll just put the door right there. Okay, that'll take care of that. What if, let's see, let's go ahead and let's move this and then resize it. All right, so if we put it over there, I tell you what, let's move it just a little bit to give a little bit of room on the sides. We won't worry about the back right now. So if we do that right there, that should be pretty good. All right, why can I not save that? What does it want me to do to save that? Okay, I'm not sure. It's not letting me do anything right now. But first things first, we know we're going to need to move some of this out of the way. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, here it is. There we go. I couldn't see it over here next to the machines, but it was there. All right, so now we can put another wall right here. And okay, that's not going to end up being quite as bad as I thought it was. Still not a big fan of it, but let's see. I need to get spun around here. I need a good view of this, and right now I'm just not getting it. There we go. Is that what we want? Let's, before we finalize that. Okay. I believe so. So let's go ahead and put a door in, and we'll put the door right over here on this corner. And so that's going to cost us $820. That's not too bad. Okay, now we need to sell off some things in the market. Let's deliver these small shelves. And, all right, small shelf. This is much more like it. All right, let's do a batch of 10. It should be okay. However, we are going to make sure, because we want to get this done as soon as we possibly can. All right, these should be fine, because I haven't changed anything with those. So let's go ahead and execute that. And yes, you see it's allocating the work here. That is perfect. All right, so our mood is now a plus 15, plus 35 in here. Of course, we've got these two plants, which will be moving out, and a minus 27. All right, so not terrible, not great, but it'll have to do for right now. All right, so we can move a few things out of here. Let's go ahead and move these. Well, I say we're going to move those. Where are we going to put all of these? Yikes, because we do not have enough room for all of this. Yeah, we're out of room. So, and let's look. Do we have anywhere that we can go with this? We have empty slots on either side, but that's not really going to help us. All right, so what does that do for us in here? That'll make us minus 12 in here. Boy, this is really, really touch and go right now as to whether or not we're going to be able to do this. So it looks like what I'm going to end up having to do is move this entirely out of here and simply bring it into this area. Okay, that's not the end of the world. We can do that, because that's going to give us a lot more floor space. We could probably put another machine in here up against the wall, wherever. But the biggest thing is we're going to be able to get some plants in here. So let's go ahead and move this. Are they done with the construction? Looks like it. No, actually they're not. They're still working a little bit on here. So have they done... Okay, nope, there they go. The last ones are headed out. So let's go ahead and move this. So we know we want to do... Let's see, let's do that. And I believe that's the size we want it for now. So let's go ahead and finalize that. And that should enable us to move this And for now, we'll just drop it right here. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. All right, now we need to get some shelving in here. We're spending some money right now. Unfortunately, it's just kind of what you have to do. All right, so we're going to put a shelf right there. And then we're going to put another one right there. And I think that'll be good. And then we'll have some open floor space. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and order that. It's only $300. You're obstructed. Oh, that is low down. That is low down that you place stuff right there as I was trying to move this stuff around. Wow. Okay. So we'll just work around it. All right, there we go. We'll put them over there. And then we should be able to fit one more over in the corner. We'll have to find out once they get all of this other taken care of. All right, so now we can, or at least I believe, we can take care of some issues with our zones. But first, let's go ahead and deliver these and get paid for that. We certainly need the money coming in. And let's go ahead and start another, let's see, 158, 155. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. Shouldn't be a huge deal. We'll go ahead and do 10 of those. So we make sure everybody continues working. All right, so storage. Let's see. Do we have what we need? Yes, we do have. So this is going to be an export zone. So this is export now, and this is going to be general storage. So I'm hoping what will happen is that we're going to have one of our workers. Let's say we have... Who do we have? Operator, hauler. Yes, Michelle. We need Michelle to take any finished goods that are in here and take them over there. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if she's going to do that. I think that's Michelle right there. Unfortunately, I can't click on her. Let's see. Is that Michelle? I believe it is. Yeah, that's Michelle. So she's unloading right now. And let's go ahead and move things forward a little bit. What do we still have here? We still got 5 of these, but of course we need to unlock this milestone. And I'm still waiting for them to present me another challenge. After the way I did on the last couple, they may not want to give me any for a good while. All right, so where are we now? We're at a -2. Okay, that is not the end of the world. We can work around that. All right, so we're at 10.5, which is awesome. Let's take a look at some machinery that we might want to move into next. We have the ability to bend, and we can cut straight. But if we want to do curves or circles, for sure, the circular one. Wow, which one of these do we actually need is going to be the question. Probably going to stay away from this one at this point. We might add one of these a little bit later on, maybe. But I'm not sure how that would work with our billboard right now. So the lathe will enable us to do circular cuts versus curved. Let's go circular. And if we do that, where can we put it is the question. Oh, we could put it in here. I really want to keep these things together if I can. I just like the idea of that. So let's spin everything around so I can see. So we're going to spend some more money here. And all right, there we go. We're going to put the lathe right there. Go ahead and order that. Spend some more money. So slowly but surely, we are trying to modernize our plant as best we can anyway. All right, let's get some repairs taken care of. We'll just go ahead and queue up everybody, even the ones that don't need much. they'll be perfectly fine. So now here we're at a plus 15. Here we're at a minus 18. So we're going to need to, and that's probably all I'm going to put in here for now. If I put anything else in here, that'll probably be because I moved some other things out in order to make this a standard woodworking area. So, all right, so we can move. So that's 18. We're not going to be able to do it in one fell swoop, but I think a minus a 15 here will certainly help everything. Let's put it over here, sort of in between there. That'll get us to a minus 10. Actually, I wonder, does it have anything to do with how close I'm putting them together? Maybe if I spread them out some, that'll help out. That's my guess anyway, so we're going to try that. And we'll see if it works out. It'll cost us a little bit of time. So plus 8. And is it going to tell me what it'll do? It is not, actually. Yes, there we go. All right, so that's, plus 8. All right, so it really didn't help us. Wow, to move that over there. That is unfortunate. So there's something going on there with that. Let's actually consult our help menu and see exactly what we have. So factory layout, it might be, so we've got obstruction, plots, break rooms, room comfort. Here we go. So working in the production industry can be quite demanding for the senses, and it is important to keep your workers comfortable and happy. Okay, we got that. So a bad environment will cause them to lose energy much quicker. Yep, we've already experienced that. So they'll take more breaks and they'll pass out on the floor. All right, so we know machines and workstations lower the comfort by creating noise, weird smells, and disturbance. Okay. Let's see. Note that the size of each room may also affect the overall mood and comfort. Wow, that would have been good for me to read beforehand. All right, so they don't like large open spaces. We got that. Let's see. Well, that didn't really help. It didn't tell us. I don't see anything else out here that might help us, so that is unfortunate. The good news is it's not too terribly bad. It's not great, that's for sure, but it's certainly not horrible. All right, we got some more thinking to do on this one. The mood here is just fine. Of course, our break room, it needs some work as well. So let's take a look in here. There, yeah, we're almost out. Let's go ahead and add some more. Man, we are really low on money. Let's spin this around and try to put it like right there. Just to get it out of the way for a minute. And then we're going to put another vending machine in here. Oh, wow. Look at that. 59. All right, so we're going to hold off a second before we finalize that order. Let's wait till we get done with our ducks, at least. All right, we'll go ahead and click the button before I think about it too much more. All right, so far, so good. Another one of the things I need to make sure that I do is I need to catch up with our logistics worker. There she is. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that view for now. We've got one more of these that we can actually move somewhere when we need to. So we'll have to not forget about that one. And let's see, let's go ahead and queue up another order. What do we have? 155, 158. All right, this one has more demand, so let's just go ahead. We'll do 10 of that, and we'll get started. All right, so far so good. And where is our logistics worker? Here she is. So let's see what she does here for a moment. She is, looks like doing some organizing right now. And then she is idle, so she's not doing much of anything. It'll be interesting to see what happens when they bring some finished goods in here if she grabs those. Alright, so I'm kind of watching her right now as things are going on. And she keeps moving stuff around. There we go. She grabbed a duck that was finished and brought it over. Alright, that's perfect. That is exactly what I want her to do. Okay, so that is what we need. The work is going along pretty good. Unfortunately, our money is not. So let's see if I have dug our hole too big. All right. So it looks like we're going to have both of these orders done pretty soon. And I'm still waiting for that challenge order to pop up. So now we're down below 3,000. This is kind of like where we were a couple of videos ago, but for very, very different reasons. All right, we are almost done with our ducks. There we go. 1,700 there. Oh, these are going away. Okay, we certainly don't want to keep doing those then. All right, let's start with another order of these. All right, we got some new items coming in. And we're finishing off these small shelves. We're 77% done with those, so that's good. All right, probably one of the next things I'm going to want to do is expand into this area. I might put a little bit of a break room in there, just sort of on the side here, so that they don't have to go quite as far. But as always, we'll see how it goes. I am prone to making some bad decisions in this game, so we'll see how that works out. If nothing else, we could expand out into this area and simply put a door right here. Or just get rid of the wall maybe. And let that be it. We'll have to see how it does with the room size and all that. But we've got some options. We just hope that they are good options. But one thing I am really happy about that we've gotten done today, even though it's put a strain on our money, I am really happy that we were able to buy just one more piece of the puzzle. And keep in mind, once we have all pieces of the machinery rather than the basic workstations, then we'll be able to work 4 times faster than what we were being able to get things done. So that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. All right, we've got another order in the market. Oh, and it is a challenge. All right, well, you know we've got to do this. I mean, there's just no way around it. We have to do this, so we are. So let's just go ahead and figure out how we're going to make it work. Okay, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. For this, I really don't like that telephone being in the way right there. That gets on my nerves a little bit. All right, so of course we're going to have to do the gluing still on that station. Let's work here. Oh, wow. So we're having to use... Ooh, that's expensive. Did not like having to choose that. All right, the circular, that would be right here, the lathe, which I couldn't even see from this vantage point. And then finally, or at least I think finally, let's go ahead and put the finishing touches. Yes, we're ready for production. We need 15 of them, and let's hope for the best. So as we saw last time we tried this, we can't try to get a head start on making the product before we actually accept the offer. We tried it, did not work, so that's unfortunate, but hopefully we will survive. Now, we're running dangerously low on money, but the good news is we got some small shells that'll be ready for sale here in just a moment. All right, let's see how these guys are doing. Wow, we are still running dangerously low. In fact, these don't even look like they're working. I'm not sure about that, but I don't like it. And right now I can't find an angle that I really want. Okay, so I guess if I've learned nothing else today is that I have a lot of questions about how this whole process works of not only regaining energy and stamina, but also how this whole comfort thing works, and the proximity and type of elements you put in there and how all that breaks down. Oh, I guess I need to move that to top priority. Some of you were probably screaming at the monitor, letting me know that I need to do that. All right, so let's see these guys get to work. And I tell you what, let's see, where is it at? Lathe, I want to do a little bit more priority on that. We've already got 4s on the other pieces, so okay, I like that. So let's go ahead and move forward some. If we can get this completed, then we can get that achievement, and that will be awesome. And we're going to need it. Look at that, shelves, 4,000. I love it. So let's go ahead and plan that. And at this point, we should be good since we just did this. So we'll go ahead and make 10 more. All right, so we really need them to be working hard on that table, and sure enough, we see them doing exactly that. They're still having to travel. They're still having to travel quite a bit to get to the break room, which is not good, so we'll have to address that. But I see some work getting done pretty quickly. All right, we got more ready to go to market, 1,700. Thank you very much. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, 178, that is a much better idea. Execute that. All right, we're back up to 5,000. And, oh, actually more than that. Once they get done loading up, we'll get the money for that. 67, almost 6,800. That is even better. All right, but of course, the most important thing for me right now is this square table order up here. Last time we had tables, it didn't go so well for us. So right now, we are really, really hoping that we can take care of this. All right, you also notice our logistics worker is doing exactly what I need her to do. She's grabbing the finished products and bringing them in to storage. So this is pretty awesome. Actually, we're already getting finished products, and we're not even halfway done with the entire process. So this is good. This is much better. We still have just over 3 days remaining to get this order done, and I'm feeling much better about this than I was about our previous special orders, our challenges. All right, yes, I absolutely love to watch them working on our new tools. Something just happened. What was that? Oh, a worker collapsed. Where did they collapse? I can't see you. Where are you? Oh, there they are. Right there on the floor. Well, that certainly isn't what we want. But that's something I'm really going to have to research. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to get rid of these, or at least move them to another location. Let's see if we can do that. Can I do that? Room needs to be empty or contain already contained. Okay, I got you. So we can't put it anywhere except for a break room. All right, so if that is the case, then let's see, what does this show? I'm comparing this one, which is +4, and we'll call it +2. And this one is +4 and +4. And then here you can see, yeah, we're getting similar things here. So we need to separate these rooms out. That's what the game, I think, is trying to tell us. These are useless right here where they are. So, okay, fine. we'll do just that. We'll separate those out and give them the ability. And the more I think about this, the more I'm thinking that I'm going to expand this. This is going to be a break room. We're going to have a door that goes into this area for all of the seating and whatnot that we'll do in the future. And then we'll keep like a couple of these machines right out here. So that should be pretty good. But of course, we got a little ways before we can do that. All right, let's check back in on our order. Just under 3 days remaining, but we are 2/3 done. So I like that. Our new equipment is paying dividends for us right now and should allow us to complete what we need to complete here very soon. Okay, are we going to run out of storage is the next thing. We're going to have to build a bigger storage room for finished products if we're going to do a lot of table work, because these tables take up a lot of room. All right, yes, I absolutely love to see these workers doing this. Let's go ahead and get rid of the effect lens. All right, so we're closing in on 80%. Now we've reached 80% on the job. Oh, wow, this is just getting done much, much quicker. All right, I have been very lax about our repairs, so now it's time to catch up on that a little bit. Let's go ahead and repair all of that, and we'll repair the lathe as well. Oh yes, we are definitely neglecting this equipment, so we got a little bit of repair work to do, but that's okay. It's just part of the job. We'll go ahead and repair that one, even though there's not a whole lot to do there. All right, so another thing I'm seeing, and again, I'm doing all of this for the first time, so, and that's part of the fun for me is going through this and learning along with you guys. So another thing I'm seeing, if we come back and look at the effects, I'm at a +20 in here, and you notice that it is green. And I've seen every once in a while a bonus will pop up. There you go, the thumbs up on that. And I believe that's allowing them to work longer. So that is a huge bonus for us. Now, long term, we'll probably just want to make this slightly positive instead of trying to get +20. We can use this better somewhere else. But it does give me a little bit of hope for the future. At least right now, we're not in huge negative numbers. Bigger than I would like, but not too much of a problem. All right, so we are getting very close to being done with actually a couple of orders. Of course, our rubber ducks, which is a staple of ours. And then the square table, both of these are going quite well. You can see our intermediary products and steps are very close to 100% now. Okay, let's open the market, $1,600. Thank you very much. And just to make sure, oh wow, that price is definitely taking a nosedive. But it's one of our staples, and it has worked very well. So we're certainly not going to abandon it now. All right, the main thing right now is we have 1 day and 10 hours left, and we are looking really good on completing this order. These guys are making quick work of these tables, even though there are several steps involved in these. All right, yeah, we're using up the coffee very quickly. You notice as we mouse over here, I mean, we're just trying to get one more cup in here. So, wow, yeah, we definitely need, no wonder we got people at complete exhaustion and falling out everywhere. So hopefully we'll have enough money in the near future that we can address that very problem. But right now we certainly do not. We're at 3,800 coins. And that is not where we want to be. All right, there we go. We are done. Let's go ahead and deliver that. And let's see how much money we get. I forget. It was a nice sum of money. All right, so let's go ahead and slow down time back to normal because they should be done loading. Nope, there's a couple more. in here. Let's go with the middle. All right, there we go. Milestone completed. That's what we were looking for. Way to go, you have done it. Your management have brought your factory to a new level. Yes, not straightforward, but we made it. Check out the R&D section for these new goodies. So we got new options there, and we have access to medium category items. Okay, so before we jump into that, I am very interested in some new items. What do we have? Ooh, plus 40. These are indoor items. Plus 40, plus 30. Oh, this is huge. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. We're not going to worry too much about outside. But yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. All right, so we're definitely going to be doing some of that. We'll be replacing some of these existing ones with some of this new stuff, namely a workstation stat. Well, we got interrupted by a brand new customer. This is what we're all about. We're finally getting somewhere here. We've got 9,500 coins. And greetings, Puny One. Well, I appreciate that. So he is the founder of Nemesis Incorporated. Oh, I take that back. He is not a new customer. He is the #1 company, if I remember correctly, on the rankings. I see you have grown from invisible to hardly noticeable. Yes, we have, in fact. Don't grow much more now, or things may not work out so well for you and your business. Well, that is certainly not nice. And I believe that is a reference to some random events that are in the game. However, due to a recent update, I believe the first update that the developers released, if you go under options and gameplay, there is a serious business mode, which I am using, and that will cut out any of those random sabotage type events, because that's not really what I'm into for this particular playthrough. I mean, you can see I do enough hard work to sabotage myself without needing any extra help from competitors. All right, there we go. $6,241. And our experience, 4,000. I like it. Okay, who is this? Oh, I see you've really focused on producing rubber duck. Yeah, it didn't take much to figure that out, did it? It would be such a shame if someone bombarded that market with cheaper alternatives, wouldn't it? Okay, I got you. So now we know what he's going to do next. And let's see, what does this say? Manipulation. Ooh, okay. So price and demand will gradually drop over time. Okay, not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and jump on this product for a little while. We know how it works. And let's see, we need to do... Let's see, we need to choose this, and then we need to paint. And I believe that is it. So let's do a small order of 5 to start off with. But our rubber ducks, let's go ahead and deliver those. Okay, so we got a little bit of manipulation going on from competitors. That certainly wouldn't be anything new in the business world. All right, so we're at 9,200. So that's very good. I like that idea quite a bit. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can do a little expansion here. Am I going to be able to get by with this is the question. Right there, I believe. That's what I want to do. And yes, I know we need a door. So what is this red? All right, I think everything is good. 1,500. Why can't we do that? What is that we're missing? Interesting. Okay, let's cancel that. We'll come back to that at a later time because we're kind of running out of time in this particular video. But we have gotten quite a bit accomplished. And in the future, we certainly got some more work to do. We need to work on our break room and create a new one of those, at least a small one here on the side. And we've got a little bit more woodworking equipment that we want to purchase, at least one more item, I believe. So a lot still to do here. We are gradually getting there. 10,678, which is a far cry from where I thought we were going to be about halfway through today's episode. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And stay tuned as we will continue our gameplay series of Little Big Workshop.